Good morning, each and every one of you. Today is the 21st of April. Welcome to it. It's Tuesday. This will be a longer video today, so good morning to you all. Let's start with good things. My good things for today are my family and being happy and healthy, and the trains that pass by our house, which I love to watch. You can probably hear that in the background right now. And barbecuing. Really enjoying barbecuing lately. And maybe buying a new bike. We'll see. Some of your good things from yesterday are family. Family drives. FaceTiming with family in Egypt. Pools. Although I don't know that swimming is really a good thing right now if you're in a public type pool. I don't know. If you have your own pool, that's definitely safe. Food, again, tater tots are listed here. Cereal, iced coffee, barbecue chicken pizza, I love that too. And chicken butt. I didn't know you could eat the chicken butt, but okay. Also, I have here shaving your brother bald. And Netflix, Disney Plus, we definitely love those two here at our house. And new phones. So, some interesting good things for today. All right, let's get into the work for today. First off, I would like you to do a reading log entry today. This is entry number 65, and you're writing to prompt number 5, which is this one right here. Describe a character. Is this character realistically or unrealistically portrayed? Is his or her life anything like yours? What is the character facing? Mention the most important aspects of the character's personality, beliefs, motivation, etc., then go on to tell why that particular aspect of the character is crucial to the book. So I'm thinking of Freak the Mighty, and both of those characters, I'm thinking of Max and Freak, obviously, and both of those characters are very engaging, but are they really realistically portrayed? In a lot of ways, I would say they're kind of both caricatures. So this is kind of a very big prompt, but you can kind of go in a lot of different directions with it. But think of a character that really stands out to you, one that you probably really like, or maybe one that you really, really detest. And think about how the author created that emotion in you. How did the author make you feel so strongly about that character? And then kind of analyze maybe the character's characteristics, their beliefs, the actions that they do, their motivations, etc. This is definitely just kind of a character analysis prompt. So, get that done. I will have more news this week on how I am going to have you turn in those reading logs. I know that we are past where we normally turn them in. But that is the first half of what we are doing today. Actually, it's not even half. It's a smaller portion. The next half, we are continuing with our argument writing. As you look here, you'll see that we are on teaching point number 10. I'll be adding to this in just a minute. I forgot something right there. But let's look at that teaching point first. So, self-assessment with an eye toward counter-argument. Writers use a checklist to self-evaluate and prioritize skills such as counter-argument to do really well at. So, let's take a look at that checklist. That's not it. This is the checklist. And if we go down to the elaboration section, I am primarily concerned with this item right here. I wrote about another possible position or positions, a different claim or claims about this subject, and explained why the evidence for my position outweighed the counter claim. So, I have said this several times as we've talked about argument writing over the last couple of weeks. This is kind of a tricky thing to do because you have to include a counterclaim if you want to score well on your argument essays. However, you have to kind of state that counterclaim in a manner in which you refute it much more strongly than you make it. So your counterclaim is only there for you to show why it is wrong. So be very careful. Your counterclaim itself is only going to be a sentence or two long, and you will follow that sentences with examples of why that item is wrong. Now, I have an example of this for you. I've shared this essay with you before. I've also put it on my haiku page today, and I'll show you where that is in just a few minutes. But I want to direct you to, what is it? It's paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, paragraph 6, right here. Some people say football is too dangerous. They say that kids shouldn't play football because they will get injured and get concussions. That's the counter-argument in this essay. And you'll note that this person is doing a whole counter-argument paragraph, but the counter-argument paragraph isn't making the point that's contrary to this person's claim. They spend this paragraph refuting the counter-argument. So I just read the counter-argument to you, right? It's the first 2 sentences. The rest of this paragraph, and you can see it goes on. It's, probably a dozen sentences long. Goes into explaining how that counterclaim is wrong. So, once again, some people say football is too dangerous. They say that kids shouldn't play football because they will get injured and get concussions. This is not the whole story. Saying that football causes injuries overlooks all the good that comes out of playing football, like the exercise and the mental good. Football is an important game for youth to play. In his article, Steve Alec, 2013, argues, to the kids, though, the game is about fun, friendships, blah, blah, blah. And you can see this paragraph continues on with more examples and more citations of examples how football is more positive than the potential damage caused by injuries, right? So that is how you properly do a counter-argument. Now, I have put the checklist and this annotated model text on our argument writing page. I added the very first block right here. Here's the checklist, and this will be the argument text. For some reason, it's not popping up perfectly right now, but I'll fix that in a minute. And I would like you to write that counter argument into your essay, right? You already have a draft that includes your body paragraphs, and that's where I want you to put it. If it is going to be a separate paragraph like our example has, that's great. If you're going to put it into one of your body paragraphs, that is okay as well. But what I want you to do is to write it and put it into our shared file. And if it's something you're simply adding to your present drafts, I want you to write it in red font, right? Make it red. If it's brand new, you can create a separate doc and call that doc counter argument. So I'm adding here to the assignment guide, write counter argument and put into shared file. Shh, Greta? No. That's your assignment for today. Sorry about that interruption. You're writing that reading log entry, writing your counter argument, putting it into your essay, either as a brand new shared doc in the shared file, or if you're doing it, if you're adding it to your current body paragraphs, make it red and put that in our shared file as well. All right, that is it for today. Stay happy and healthy. Bye-bye.